Hello, my friend, and welcome back to English Flow. Have you ever asked yourself, why can't I speak English? You study English, you watch English videos, you memorize vocabulary, you learn grammar, but when someone asks you a simple question, your mind suddenly becomes empty, no words come out. Why? Is your memory weak? No. Are you too old to learn English? No. Is English too difficult? No. Then what is the real problem? The answer may surprise you. Your English is not blocking you. Your brain is yes. Your brain has learned one habit that silently stops you from speaking English with confidence. But today, I will show you how to change that habit. Stay with me until the end, because this lesson may completely change the way you learn English forever. A story that may change your thinking. Imagine two friends, Adam and Daniel. Both started learning English on the same day. Both bought the same grammar book. Both watched the same YouTube lessons. Both had the same dream. They wanted to speak English fluently. 6 months later, something interesting happened. Adam could speak English confidently. He made mistakes, but he kept speaking. Daniel knew more grammar than Adam. He knew more vocabulary. He got better marks on English tests. But when someone spoke English to him, he became silent. He smiled nervously. His heart started beating faster. His brain froze. Have you ever felt like Daniel? If your answer is yes, you are not alone. Millions of English learners experience exactly the same problem. But here is the surprising question. Why can someone who knows more English speak less? The answer is hidden inside the human brain, and once you understand it, everything starts to make sense.
Your brain loves habits. Your brain is amazing. Every day, it learns patterns. It creates habits. Think about riding a bicycle. The first day feels difficult. You lose balance. You fall down. You feel afraid. But after practicing again and again, one day, you ride without thinking. The same thing happens when you drive a car, or brush your teeth, or tie your shoes. You do not think about every small movement anymore. Your brain has already learned the pattern. Now imagine this. Every time you want to speak English, you first think in your native language. Then, you translate. Then, you check your grammar. Then, you look for the correct vocabulary. Then, you worry about making mistakes. Only after all that, you finally try to speak. Can you see what is happening? Your brain is doing 5 different jobs before saying one simple sentence. No wonder speaking feels difficult. No wonder you feel nervous. No wonder you become slow. The problem is not your English. The problem is the habit your brain has learned. And every day you keep translating, that habit becomes stronger. The invisible wall. Let me ask you something. Imagine someone throws you a ball. Do you first study physics? Do you calculate speed? Do you calculate distance? Of course not. You simply catch the ball, because your brain has practiced that action thousands of times. Speaking English works the same way. Fluent speakers do not translate every sentence. They simply think and speak. There is no invisible wall between the thought and the words, but beginners often build that wall themselves. The wall is called translation. Every sentence must climb over that wall before it reaches your mouth. That takes time. That creates fear. That destroys confidence. And slowly, your brain starts believing English is difficult. But English is not the problem. The wall is. The biggest lie. Many learners believe this. When my grammar becomes perfect, then I will start speaking English. Sounds reasonable, but it is completely wrong. Think about your first language. Did you learn grammar before speaking? No. You spoke first. Grammar came later. Fluent English is not created by waiting. It is created by speaking. Every small sentence trains your brain. Every mistake teaches your brain. Every repetition strengthens your brain. That is how confidence grows. Not overnight, but one sentence at a time. A question that could change your life. Tonight, before you go to sleep, ask yourself one question. Am I learning English, or am I only studying English? There is a big difference. Studying fills your notebook. Learning changes your brain. One gives information. The other builds habits. And habits create fluency. Today's challenge. I have a challenge for you. For the next 5 minutes, do not translate anything. Only think in simple English. Describe your room. Describe your actions. Describe your feelings. If you forget a word, do not panic. Use easier words. Keep going. Remember, your goal is not perfection. Your goal is to train your brain. Because every great English speaker started exactly where you are today.